Marwa and Iman, can you turn on your cameras? Great.
Okay. So just to tell you that the War Childhood Museum is a museum that is exclusively dedicated to experiences of children whose childhoods are affected by war. And it started here in Sarajevo because some years ago, Sarajevo was also a city under the siege, and we had a war which was, yeah, of course, terrible, like any other war, and many children were affected by it. And now we already expanded our work, and we document and give platform to all children that are affected by any armed conflict anywhere in the world. So we are really hoping that we will stay in touch after this, and that your stories and your performances will become part of the museum's collection. We strongly believe that children should talk about their experiences, and that they have a role in wartime and in peacetime and in building peace. And that's why it's really fantastic that we are here today, so that we can see some Brazilian strong children doing some amazing theater performances. Thank you. And I would now ask music teacher, another fantastic story, to tell you something about Superar, which is the partner of today's gathering.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Alma, and I am here to tell you just a little bit on behalf of Superar in Bosnia and Herzegovina. First of all, I'm very honored to see you all, and I'm almost teary because I know the significance of today's gathering. And Superar in Bosnia and Herzegovina is an organization that was founded 4 years ago here, but is a member or a part of much bigger picture. Superar was founded in Vienna 11 years ago as an association that is supposed to help children to, strive in their own abilities, and to make music, to make friends, to make bridges and connections where there is maybe likely there are no connections at all. It was founded by Vienna Boys Choir. It was founded also by Caritas Wien and Konzerthaus Wien. So a very important institutions in the realm of music. And we are just one country of 7 countries in Europe that is a part of this association. More than 3,000 children are in this program in the entire Europe. And here in Bosnia, around 280 children are provided with free of charge music education, singing in choir, and from this year also playing in an orchestra, playing violins. The most important thing is that we want all children to have access to an education in music and to make friends and to make possibilities for a happier future, whatever they do with their future anyway. So here today is only 20 or 22 of our children because of course, of COVID-19 regulations. But you just may picture how it sounds if all 280 of them are with you today. So we are very honored once again to be able to see your performances and to perform for you. And hopefully we will see each other live sometime in the future in much happier circumstances. You have many love from us in Sarajevo, and well, we hope you enjoy our singing today.
Thank you.
Nick, do you want to tell us something about your project, please?
I'll just mention something very briefly about the Hands Up project. Yeah. So the Hands Up project is a UK registered charity, but we work mainly with children in Palestine and mostly with children in Gaza. And one of the big things that we do is we encourage and we support children in creating their own plays. So we run a playwriting competition for Palestinian children. Thousands of Palestinian children have participated in this competition, and they have developed their own form of theatre, which they call remote theatre. And this means performing a play through a screen like this. And so many of the plays have been performed at conferences around the world, and you can see them on our YouTube channel. And we also have these books. When I visited the War Child Museum last October, I presented a copy of this book of plays, all made by Palestinian kids, to the museum. We now have this one as well from last year's competition, and another one's coming out from this year's competition. And today we're going to show you two plays. Shall I introduce the plays now, or is there something else happening first?
Yes, yeah, you can introduce your plays now.
So the first play is called I Couldn't Say Goodbye, and it's performed by Marwa and Iman. Mm-hmm. And the second play is called Oh My Home, and it will be performed by Noor and Haya. And we also have the teachers here present. Maybe everyone would just like to say hello, would you? So, do you want to just introduce yourself?
Okay, now we're going to watch two performances, okay? So the first one is I Could Not Say Goodbye.
Exactly. All right.
Okay.
So if everyone could please turn off their webcams.
Son, I can't believe you're gone. I can't believe you're dead. I never had a chance to say goodbye. I'm sorry, son. I couldn't say goodbye. I can't believe your heart stopped and your body became cold. And they had to bury you in this grave. It must be so dark down there. You don't like darkness. I want to be with you, but I can't. I don't want to see the worms eating your body. Forgive me, dear. I left you alone. Look, I brought you this flower. I know you love flowers. I buy flower for you every morning. I'm sorry, son. I couldn't say goodbye. I feed your cat every day. She's cool. And you know what? I started to eat spinach. I'm sorry that I never ate it with you. Son, dear, forgive me. Please forgive me. I couldn't say goodbye. God, he's only 18. Oh, I can't bear it anymore. Son, dear, forgive me. Please forgive me. I couldn't say goodbye. You left so early. You squeezed my hand in the hospital. You looked at me. A tear slid down your left eye. You wanted to say something, but you said nothing. What did you want to say? What did you want to say? For God's sake, what did you want to say?
I just wanted to say I love you, Mom. I wanted to say thank you. Thank you for the love and care.
My son, my child, are you okay?
Easy, Mom. Easy. I'm okay. No more pain. I am okay.
Is it cold down there? Are you scared?
No, Mom. It's so warm and very peaceful in here. Someone is looking after me. Don't worry. I'm safe. I miss you, Mom. But I am happy. Please, stay strong, Mom.
I will, son. I will.
And keep in touch with me.
Of course I will, dear. I will.
Now, I can't say goodbye, Mom.
No, stay, please. Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye, my dear. Goodbye. I'm free now. And you too, son. You are free. The pain will never go, but it becomes less. I will be okay. I will be okay. I can see the shiny, happy light ahead. I can see it.
Bravo. Bravo.
Perhaps we can start with Iman telling us something about herself, and Marwa also, like, how old are you? Which grade are you going to? When, like, whatever you feel. Yeah, and do you like
how you made
of course, it's obligatory.
Amal, over to you, Amal. Amal?
Can I speak?
Okay.
Conference.
Marwa.
Okay, I am Marwa. I am 15 years old. I am so happy to participate in this wonderful conference and to present our play and our message from it. And it's one of the most beautiful changes presented to my in my life. I hope that play won your admiration, and thank you.
Thank you, Marwa.
Okay.
And Iman, do you want to say something?
Thank you so much.
Yeah. I want to introduce myself.
Okay.
Go.
Please do.
My name is Iman Ridwan. I'm 15. I live in Gaza. Just.
Do you go to school? Which grade are you at school?
What? I don't hear you.
Which grade are you attending? You are going to school, right?
Which grade are you at school? So grade 9, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
10.
Yeah.
Grade 10, sorry, grade 10.
So maybe you can tell us about this performance. Like, was it hard to prepare for it? we've seen some amazing acting, but we would like to hear what if it was hard for you to prepare for it.
I think Iman can't hear us at the moment. Can you, Iman? Can you hear us?
Not sure. Yeah, or can Marwa respond, or we can just continue? Second place.
Well, Amal, you can say something too, Amal,
Yes.
the teacher.
Well, yeah, as you, well, thank you very much for inviting us to perform our plays. And it's an honor, actually. Regarding this play, I couldn't say goodbye. It's one of many plays students perform in my school, and it's one of the activities we do through the Hands Up project. And I couldn't say goodbye, as you saw. It's about the loss, a mother's loss, or a mother losing her child, and staying or sitting at his grave and talking to him, apologizing because she didn't have enough time to say goodbye, or you know, she's just talking to him and trying to give excuses why she couldn't say goodbye. And it's this case of a woman losing their children is very common here in Palestine, especially in Gaza, because there are many reasons for this to happen here: bombing, airstrikes, and which happens regularly here in Gaza, and also the siege. Now, lots of people, even if they are sick, very sick, they can't travel because of the siege. And if they manage permits to travel, most of the times it's too late, because there are many complicated procedures to get these permits. So I think this play is one of the plays that represent what really happens in Gaza, what life looks like here in Gaza.
Okay, and you wrote this play together with your students, right?
Yeah.
You wrote it together with your students?
Yeah, together, yeah, with the students.
Okay, and how was the process of reading the story, the play?
Well, yeah, things start by an idea first, then we develop the idea and it's an idea from real life here in Gaza, and we develop this idea into mini dialogues. Then we make these dialogues longer, then we change it to a small play, like 5 minutes, as you saw. Then we perform it. Of course, this happens after many rehearsals. It's a long story, actually. They rehearse for sometimes months in order to get it, you know, the right way, and to get it the way you just saw it.
And you performed this play before, as you've in front of other people as well.
Well,
you had a chance.
We didn't have a chance to perform this because of the coronavirus thing. And students, yeah, we performed the play, and it's one of the play we participated with in the Hands Up project competition, playwriting competition. And the results were declared last April, and students didn't go to school at that time, and now still they are at home now. So there was no real chance actually to perform it, but we can do it now online, which is wonderful.
Yes, it was excellent. Thank you so much. It's an amazing play. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, great. So shall we go to the second play then now?
Yes, yes. Please.
Oh My Home.
Okay.
So it's my turn now. Whew. I am that part of nature that always giving you peace of mind. You can sit near my beaches and look at the sun when it lies. I have this pearl blue color mixing with the sky, and I have always been a symbol of love and the source of life. But now, shall I be a source of death for this man, his child and wife, his child and wife, and the baby sank. Yeah, I can hear what her soul wants to tell me. Her soul wants to tell me that one day, once upon a dark night, I was feeling warm in the lap of my mom, and she was singing, "Twinkle, twinkle, little stars, how I wonder what you are." Till my dad came. He was so angry and so tired of life. So he said, "How hard it is! How awful life is! It's hurting like a knife. I can bring you nothing. We should leave this tiny piece of land." Where? Where? Let's get on a boat to a land where we can taste a sweet flavor of life. But no place is like home. No place is like home. At home, you may feel pain, but one day, a lot will be gain. Come on, dear, come on. Prepare our luggage and don't forget the baby's coat. Don't forget the baby's coat. And now they get into a boat to a land seeking for a better life. I hug them all. I try to hug their pale faces and shining eyes, but I wasn't strong enough. I wasn't strong enough in front of a thunderstorm. I tried to be warm. I tried, and this baby started to cry. And yes, they died. They died because they wanted to taste a real flavor of years. They died because they wanted to have a life full of laughter, not a life full of tears. Because they felt strangers on their homeland. Because they were connected to its sand and nobody was giving them helping hand. And now they all close their eyes forever. Now I am wondering, I am asking myself, if any place on the earth, any place can gift you something like a home.
There is no place on the earth that will be like me. I am where your heart is. I am where your soul rests. I am where your love abides and where memories never end. East or west, home is the best. We belong to home and home belongs to us. So if you feel sad and alone, and if you think you are completely thrown, remember, that no place is like a home.
Like a home. Oh my home, oh my home, glory and beauty, grace and majesty are in your hands, in your hands.
Thank you so much. You were amazing. We really enjoyed your performance. So Noor, can you please tell us a bit about yourself and this performance?
So first of all, thank you for listening to me and to say this, to see this performance from me. Oh, my name is Noor. I'm 15 years old. I'm actually new at grade 10. I was grade 9 and now it's 10. But I don't go to school because of the closure due to coronavirus. And we decided to do this this play because we Palestinians, we especially Palestinians, know what does it mean if you are a refugee and if you are far away from your land. And when you have no rights, when you have nothing to stay or nothing that pulls you to stay in your home. And when you feel that it's all so hard and so difficult to stay. So many people around the world decided to leave their homeland because of this thing. So we decided to do this, and we improved the idea and to do many things actually. And we started to make timetable to training sessions and meeting with each other. And we each time we find something to prove, something to make it more or better, to make it better. So we found that the first version and the last version are definitely different, and we make it so amazing and perfect till this thing, as you see, or as you saw. And that's it.
Thank you. And how long did it take to make this play? How long did, sorry, how long did it take to make this play? How long did you?
How long?
A month. Okay, and can your colleague tell us a bit about this play as well? Haya, please.
Yes. Hi, I am Haya. I am 15. I would like to talk about my experience in the Hands-On project with all happiness and proud, as I spent the most beautiful 2 years in my life in this project, and it's one of the greatest achievements in my life, and my representation in many plays like Oh My Home and Shadow Girl, and writing many scenarios. I am happy and sad in the same time. Happy because I was a part of sad, happy because I was a part of this project, and sad because I moved to high school now. I will miss sessions with Mr. Nick. I will miss my group and their training, and I will miss my teacher Hanian. And in the end, thank you, Mr. Nick. Thank you to the Hands Up Project who gave me the chance to develop me in all respects, and it changed my life.
Thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you.
Say that to everyone that shared the Hands Up project and joined this. Thank you very much to give us this opportunity to make one of our dreams come true. Thank you so much.
I mean, there is something we should say here, that originally these plays were made to be performed by 5 people. Well, this play had 5 girls acting together. So what they've done is because of Corona and because everyone is at home, they've had to completely change their play,
and
so they can perform it in 2 different locations.
Yeah.
So this has been a lot of work to do this.
But was it difficult to practice on Skype or Zoom?
Yeah.
Since you couldn't meet and perform it live. How did you organize?
Do you want to talk about that, Haneen? Maybe it's good if Haneen talks about the process of making the play. So Haneen is the teacher.
Okay, hi. It's nice to meet you all, and thanks for inviting us to perform our plays today and to make our kids really heard very loudly and very clearly in the outer world. Talking about the process of making this play, it's a kind of collaborative way. So it's a group work, actually. I asked the kids to bring something that inspires them to write a story. So they write many stories from their own. So it's a kind of just establishing a space for those kids to write about something that they belong to. So after they've written all the stories, they come to the class with their stories, and they sat in groups and they discussed their stories together. And they agreed on one story that's the most suitable to be performed and the most suitable to be converted into a kind of a play. So after that, I gave the kids a model script that they need to look at, to imitate, to convert their stories to a kind of a play that contains stage directions and characters and events and add music and such kinds of things. And then they sit in groups and they start converting their stories into play. And I come in and I give them a kind of feedback. And then each group has a leader. So the leader is going to do a training sessions with the members, and they train each other to perform the play. So they create their own versions of the play at the beginning. And then after that, I came in and I edit the script and I give them a kind of feedback on their own performance to make it more intelligible to be understood in terms of the language. And I didn't change anything. I didn't change their voices. It's a kind of language development. And after that, they have to perform the play through Zoom to the Hands Up volunteer in the other country for receiving a different feedback on their plays. So there is nothing could be more wonderful in the world than seeing those kids putting their heads and their hands together to perform something that they belong to. And they reflect on their own situations, as Amal did in her play, the loss of beloved ones, or they reflect on their dreams that they wish to fulfill one day, or they create something that belong to at the end. So this is the story of creating plays in Gaza.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Do you have any questions, please?
What's the weather in Gaza? What's the weather in Gaza?
What's the weather in Gaza right now?
So hot.
It's hot. It's hot.
So hot.
It's really.
The second question is, how do you feel when you're acting?
That's a good question.
Yes.
Excellent question. How do you feel when you're acting? Who wants to answer that?
How do you feel you're acting? I really, I remember when we were training, I really cried because of the play, because of how emotional and so sad to act this thing. And when you really act with your feelings and with your heart full of sadness for these people and for us too. So you feel I don't know how to speak or how to describe this thing. Yeah, you feel sad or emotional thing, emotional state.
Any other questions? Yes.
She's asking what's the time in Gaza.
What time is it right now?
Time?
Yes.
It's 8 o'clock.
Any other questions? No? Okay. Thank you once again for your amazing performance. We really, really enjoyed it. And thank you for marking the International Day of Peace. You're all very talented and creative, and we were glad to be able to see you perform. Now we're going to listen to Perat Choir and to their two songs. They're going to perform one in Bosnian language, Nek Svud Ljubav Sja, and the other song, Ya Rabbi Salami, is sung in Arabic language.
Mm.
Oh, too much light. So in case you can see me and hear me, I'm just going to say one quick thing to all the wonderful girls who were performing tonight. I am very emotional because 28 years ago, it was also war in Bosnia and I was your age. So I too did music when I was 14 and 15, and it was very hard. And I'm saying this because you need to know that always better time is coming. And 28 years after that, I'm still happy, very happy. I have finished what I always wanted, music academy, and I'm a teacher, and I have impacted the lives of over 3,000 children in my 20 years of teaching, and collaborated with some of the best teachers, musicians, and artists in Europe. And I have lived my dream the whole 28 years after I was 15. So on my behalf, I just want to tell you, you need to stay strong and to feel positive as you were today, because you will be one of us in 20 or 30 years looking back and helping someone else. So thank you very much.
Beautiful.
So amazing, actually.
Beautiful.
That song is a song about peace, and it's supposedly, I hope, from Palestine. That is what I'm told. It's called Gaza and Sarajevo.
So this song is from Palestine?
Yes. We hope so. That was what we were told.
Wonderful. Bravo. Bravo. Can you just, could you write the name of the song?
I already wrote it in the document I shared before.
Okay.
We can write it again in the chat, or yeah. You are better placed. Do you see it here?
Can you see that, ladies?
No,
Yeah.
Do you recognize that song?
Not very
yeah,
clear.
it's very blurred. Can you read this?
No, I can't.
Do you know this song? Is it really Palestinian?
Do any of you recognize the song?
What?
Do you recognize the song, Haneen, Amal?
I didn't hear it before, yeah.
You've never heard it before?
Yeah, but it's beautiful.
Well, you've heard it now. We've heard it now. It was beautiful.
Yeah, it's so beautiful.
That's so very fun.
Fantastic. Well done, everyone. Beautiful, beautiful singing. Do we want to ask any questions to the kids in Bosnia? Do any of you girls want to ask a question? Yeah.
Any questions?
Sorry?
How old are we?
How old are they? What?
What? We can't hear you now. We can't hear you.
Yes.
Now we can, yes.
Okay, can you hear us?
Yes, now yes.
They're between 9 and 15.
9 and 15, okay.
Yeah. Do you have any other questions?
Can they speak English?
Do you got school?
Have any other questions? Sorry. No?
Do you have any drama clubs at schools, or
Okay.
or they just do that in private centers, or how exactly?
Okay.
So maybe it's a question for us.
Yeah, for children.
We have drama class.
Okay, they have drama class in school.
So we don't need to attend them. That's if we don't have time or if we don't want to.
Okay. Can you hear them, or if you want to come here? Yeah.
Yeah, can they come? Why don't they come to the screen?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We have drama classes in school, but we don't need to attend them if we don't have time or if we don't need them or if we don't want to.
Do you go?
So it's like extra classes. Yeah, extracurricular. What's your name? What's your name?
Tyra.
Tyra.
Yeah.
Go to the drama class, Tyra, or?
No, I don't.
Thank you.
Good.
Okay. Do you want to introduce yourself and say something?
Great.
Please.
Come.
Okay. He's not shy. He says he's not shy.
There's someone who could come and introduce themselves?
Hoćeš ti, Asja? Hoćeš da se predstaviš? Pošto ti sportski nemaš šta reći.
I'm Asya and I love school and I love to play a lot of sports and volleyball. In my school, it's in my school too, and I love to sing.
Thank you.
You speak really good English.
Yeah.
Well, they are my students, Mr. Nick.
Anyone else?
I play volleyball and
billiards. He also plays volleyball and billiards. Anyone else?
I do ballet.
She plays ballet. Would you like to? Do you want to come and introduce yourself? And yeah.
Come and show us some ballet.
You want to show?
I had a little class already.
Show them something.
I don't know.
What is your name and how old?
I'm Uma. I'm Uma, and I'm almost 11 years old.
And she plays ballet.
And piano.
And piano.
Oh, you love piano.
And she sings at that.
Can you sing as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah, you all sing.
Yes.
Could you tell us something about, could you tell us something about life in your normal life in Bosnia? What do you
do?
Yeah. Like you go to school in the morning or what? How do you?
You have breakfast.
No. You don't have breakfast?
I need to rush to school.
So no breakfast. And then you go to school?
Yeah, pretty early because I need to study for tests.
Okay. And what do you do after school?
Well, sometimes I go to ballet and piano, and I go back home.
And then?
That's so beautiful. You play.
And then it's time to watch TV.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Nora, please.
Hi, my name is Nora and I'm 9 years old and I love sports.
Swimming? Did you say?
Nora. What do you like?
I like sports and my name is Nora and I'm 9 years old.
Oh, you like sports? Yeah, great. What sports do you like?
Swimming and volleyball.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Do you want to tell us about your typical day?
I eat breakfast, I go to school, I play with my friends, and then I watch TV.
And you don't play any instrument?
And I play violin and piano.
And you sing?
Yes.
Full schedule. Okay. So I think we give one big applause to Superar once again.
Well done.
And now we're going to do an activity led by our World Childhood Museum's educators, Marina and Masiha.
Hi, everyone. I hope that you can all hear me. I am really glad to see all of you from Gaza and all of you kids from Sarajevo working together from 2 different countries to send out the message of peace in marking the Peace Day. So, as you remember, one of the reasons we are here today is because yesterday was the Day of Peace. And that is the day when everybody in this world, children and adults, think about the reasons why peace is so important. And they also think about the ways that each of them can build peace in their households, with their families, also with their friends, in their communities, and also in their countries. I have a small assignment for all of you. So children from Gaza and children from Sarajevo. I want you all to close your eyes and keep them closed until I tell you to open them. So I want you to imagine peace. Close your eyes and imagine peace. Keep them closed. So what is happening in the peace that you are imagining? What is happening? What colors are surrounding you?
Green.
Don't answer. We will do something later. Don't answer. Just imagine now.
Yeah,
what
okay.
Surrounding you. Yes?
White.
We will answer later on. Just imagine now. Keep your eyes closed.
Just imagine those.
What sounds do you hear? What do you hear in peace? What can you smell? How do you feel in your imagination? Keep your eyes closed and think of these things. So what colors are around you? What are the sounds of peace? What do you hear in the background? What can you smell? And what are you feeling? Think about it for 10 more seconds. Work out the details in your imagination. Okay, open your eyes now, everyone, and take the papers you prepared and colors and pens. So, thinking about the image of peace that we just created in our minds, we are now going to create peace flags. Remember the colors that you saw in your imagination, the sounds that you heard, and emotions that you felt while you were imagining peace. Now draw on your paper a peace flag as you imagine it, So you have to come up with a peace flag. Yeah. So did you understand what's the activity? So now imagine a peace flag. You have to come up with it. What colors are on it? What do you want to represent it? So it's up to you and your imagination.
Yeah, they need to draw it.
Yes, create it on your paper, draw it. And then let's just take one more second before drawing. Just one more second before you start. At the end, when you are finished drawing your peace flag, write down this: I want peace because, and then finish the sentence in the way that you want. I want peace because. So draw the peace flag and write down, I want peace because, and add your own ending. you almost finished? No? Are you there, everyone from Gaza?
Yeah.
Yeah? Are you all finished? Yeah? Can you just write down your messages at the end? Želim mir zato što, I want peace because. And later on when we finish with the video call, you can finish up your flags and leave them to us, okay?
No, just let's finish messages.
Now finish messages and come back to the peace flag at the end. Znači, završite sad poruke, pa ćemo poslije dovršiti još koju minutu recepta. Može? Može. Okay, just 20 more seconds. Želim mir zato što, zašto vi želite mir? Zašto vi lično želite mir?
Zašto je važno?
Napišite što god želite. Želim mir zato što... Ne, možete i ne morate, nemojte pisati prezime, samo ime i koliko godina imate. So just like 20 more seconds for the kids to finish their messages at the end. They really gave their soul to these flags, so I'm really glad that this is taking its time. Možete napisati koliko godina imate.
Znate šta, mi ćemo napraviti od ovih vaših teza kad ih završite, možete ih navršiti slučaj i donijeti nastavnici, onda ćemo ih staviti u muzej. Jeste čuli ovo? Završite svoje sastave, napišete poruku i inače ovdje napravit ćemo veliko jedan zajednički rad vaš i onda ćemo ga sad raditi.
Okay, so now can I just ask for kids, can I just ask for silence now? Just for a few minutes. Okay. So our time has passed. Can everybody just stay silent now? Everyone? Okay. So we're now finished with drawing. They will complete their drawings afterwards and bring us to the museum, and we will try to put up an exhibition with their peace flags. We also hope to have your peace flags and your messages sent to us. You can take pictures of them or something. We can work out the details later on. We would really like to see them and have them in our collection. So, does anyone from Gaza or everyone should actually put up their peace flag and show us the peace flag that they have made and tell us their message, why peace is important for them. So kids, now listen, now we are listening to them. Okay, so maybe Haya can go first.
Yes. This is my flag.
Beautiful, beautiful. Can you read us the message, please?
Yes, I want peace. I want peace because I want to live in safety. Peace means no wars, no killing, and fighting. And I choose white flag because it means comfortable and safe.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Beautiful. Thank you.
Okay, now Eman.
God is peace. Because there is no peace on earth at all. Only peace is with God. That's my opinion.
I'm sorry, Eman, can you go again? Haya, can you just turn off your microphone, please? Thank you. Okay, Eman, can you go now? Show us your picture and your message. Yes, yes.
God is peace. Because there is no peace on earth at all. Only peace is with God. That's my opinion.
Okay, that is really good, good message, and thank you very much for sharing it with us. Okay, now Marva, can you share yours?
Okay. I think.
Yeah, no.
Okay, I think the peace is at home. Very Palestine. Yeah.
Oh, that is your peace flag. That is very beautiful. Peace is home. That was your message. Peace is home. That is so beautiful. I agree. We all feel very peaceful at our home, and we always come back to it, even when there are some bad things happening. We always imagine peace being at our home. That is very beautiful. Thank you, Marwa. Now can Noor go? Yeah. Noor? Just Marwa, turn off your microphone, please.
I'm not good at drawing, but I try to draw peace or to imagine peace and draw it.
Just lift it up a little closer to camera. We can't see.
You can't see.
Okay. What is on the picture? It's not very clear. Can you describe it?
Yeah, I wrote the word peace. I wrote love, laugh, and smile. I wrote smile, birds, grass, and things like this.
That is so beautiful. You wrote the associations of peace, what you think about when you think peace, and those are always laughter and nature and feeling peaceful in it. That's so beautiful. Thank you.
And I wrote, I want peace because world needs this, because world needs its people to be together and to be peaceful with each other.
I agree with you, Marwa. Thank you very much for sharing. We are now Nick, Amal, and Haneen. Do you also want to share yours? Yes, Haneen?
I haven't drawn anything.
Oh, you haven't?
I've just written this. I'm
Okay.
sorry, I'm very bad at drawing. I want peace because I am a human being.
Oh, that is very universal. That's great.
We all need peace.
Yes, I agree. That's
We're
great.
all humans. Yeah.
Thank you. Haneen, do you want to show yours?
I didn't draw anything except I draw here a heart. And I wrote that I want peace because it's the only power that enables me to come up with the best I have.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great. And we're left with Amal. Do you want to share yours?
I thought that students should draw, not me. But yeah, I think I want peace. Yeah, as a Palestinian, I will talk. As a Palestinian, I want peace because I want to travel. I want peace because I want to meet people from the outside. I want to travel because I want to communicate with people, tell them my story. That's what I want. Why I want peace.
Yeah.
So,
yes, I think that we can all agree with that. Okay, so we will send all of the pictures of children's drawings of peace flags to you so you can observe and see each and every one of them and read why peace is also important for children in Sarajevo as it is now for children in Gaza. So thank you all for the messages of peace and peace flags that you have created today. They're really creative, inspiring, and colorful. In the place that you have created for us and performed for us today, we have seen your strength and we have seen your resilience. We admire you for using your creativity to show us your experiences with such talent and so many emotions. We saw you, we also heard you, and we also felt so many different emotions while watching your performances. Thank you for sharing them with us. We at the World Childhood Museum, as my colleague Amina already said, would be honored if we could, as the platform, represent to the rest of the world the experiences that you are going through now. We want to make your videos a part of our collection, and we can stay in touch regarding this later on. And we also hope that many more people in the future will be able to see your place, because we believe that anyone who sees them can learn about the importance of peace from them. So thank you all for participating, and let's give a round of applause for everyone.
Thank you.
also want to say bye.
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 Thank you very much for
Thank you
organising
so
this
much.
wonderful event. Thank you.
Thank you.
I
This
hope
was
that this
really
is the
amazing.
beginning of a long collaboration between us, and we're able to do lots of things in the future.
Yes, we hope so too. Bye.
Bye.